It's J Cutt here, and we're bringing you another one. I'm a digital artist who likes to watch movies with the people, and we're doing a top 10 most unfazed or unbothered characters. I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, and we're finally getting to it, okay? So these are characters that are either too dumb slash happy, too smart, or too nonchalant to care, okay? So even though you jab at them, even though you come at them, no matter what direction, they're just unbothered. It just either goes right over their head or it just can't penetrate their mind. These characters are some of the best characters, okay? So it's not all cartoons, some live action. We're gonna go through the whole thing and stay to the end to see some of the ones that didn't really make it on the list, but made it on the list, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna start off with top 10, April from Parks and Rec. So unbothered. She could care. She could care. She doesn't care. Literally unbothered. Like nothing. Just like whatever you want, you can have that because I don't care. Your life and my life, not matching here. Okay. Number 9, Wednesday Addams on Wednesday. If only more people could be like Wednesday. If only I could be like Wednesday. Like, just kind of like, whatever you have planned, don't think that that's the way it's going to be, because it's just not. It's going to go the way I want, and I don't even have to worry about it. So she's literally unfazed. She has no care about your opinion. Because she already has a plan, and that's the way it's gonna go. Hands down in a conversation. Number 8, Manny from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. If you don't know about Manny, then you don't know. You don't know about their life. He's literally so detached. Like, there's a scene where they're walking on syrup or in syrup, and they're like literally having a hard time. It's syrup. I mean, if you were walking in syrup, wouldn't you have a hard time? But he's literally just walking on top of it. Like nothing's happened. Like literally, truly detached. He's not like higher on the list because he did have a little bit of a tear moment. But he didn't let that stop him from being unbothered by all the crazy shenanigans that's happening in this movie. Number 7, Luna from Harry Potter. You know, this one didn't pop up until I was making the list, and I was like, of course. See, Luna's, not only is she like nonchalant and kind, but she's also smart. So because she has all of that going for her, the silliness that's happening around, she just really is like, she doesn't even let it like get her. Like you wouldn't be able to insult her. It just wouldn't really work because she's just gonna like let it go right over her. There's only one time she did have a little bit of a moment, and that's when Harry Potter wasn't trying to listen to her on the staircase, and if you know, you know, and she was like, Harry Potter, you listen to me right now. That was the only time she stepped out of character, and that's why she's not as high up on the list, because she did have a little bit of an explosion, but overall, very, very unbothered. Number 6, Dory from Finding Nemo. You can't, she's not dumb, but her memory is not all the way there. And because her memory's not there, even when she does get a little bothered, well, it's gone. So it doesn't really matter. And not just that, she has an upbeat, happy personality. So nothing really she literally has a just keep swimming personality. Just keep swimming. So she doesn't get bothered by things as often as the average Joe. Number 5. Richard from Unikitty. First of all, his name is Richard. I mean, can you get any more mundane? Okay, he's a very nonchalant, very straightforward. He's not like depressed. He's just not connecting to the people around him, and he's just trying to stay in his corner. He's just trying to stay in his little area over there. Okay, leave him alone. That's all he's trying to do. He's literally a block. Like, you can't get any more. It can't get any more calmer than that. Number 4, Mater from Cars. He was another one that I did not think to put on this list until I saw the voice actor on TikTok talking about how happy he was to play this character. And I was like, wow, how beautiful that really is. And then I thought about the character. I was like, wow, Mater is really an unfazed character. He's so blissfully happy and set in his ways that you can't get him. So that's what makes him an unfazed character. He's too happy to care about the shenanigans. Now we're at the top 3. Number 3, Olaf from Frozen. I wanted him higher on the list, but the next 2, I just couldn't bring it. I couldn't bring him down. Olaf literally was impaled, okay? And was like, I've been impaled. You can't. I mean, what else do you want from him? He's literally snow. Like, you can't. What else do you want? So, and it's also because he just is very happy. He's silly. So, like, sometimes, and then he's not the brightest. He's not dumb, but he's not like super smart. So stuff do be kind of like, he be missing it a little bit. So he can't even get upset, because even if you tried to get him, he didn't even know you were talking about him. So, so unfazed by the craziness that's happening around him in that movie, because we all know Elsa is a little. Number 2, Ed from Good Burger. He's a very, very good example of ignorance is bliss, okay? because he's really not the smartest at all. He's very happy because there's nothing to be upset about, which means he literally can get one over. Actually, if you look at the movie, his friend was not a good friend, because he really set him up to get a higher percentage on that the Good Burger juice. But we're not even gonna go there. That's not what this video is about. Point is, he's really unfazed, because he didn't even really know when somebody was trying to get him. But it was all right. It worked out in the end, but I'm still not happy about that. Now, before we go to number 1, I want to do some honorable mentions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, push on the notification button, because we're going to keep bringing this stuff to you. So here's some honorable mentions that I want to bring to you guys. First, we have Billy and Mandy, both of them. Both of them are unfazed by the craziness of their life, living and experiencing the deaths with the Grim Reaper from Grimm Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Okay, both are unfazed. One's a little bit crazier than the other. One's a little bit dumber. One's a little bit more nonchalant, but they're both very detached by life. Then we have Squidward. Now, he's a very phased character because he gets very angry, very frustrated by his insane next door neighbors. But the reason why he made the honorable mention list is because he's unfazed when he's at work. Okay? Very unbothered by the shenanigans of SpongeBob and his craziness in the Krabby Patties. He would rather just sit there and read his newspaper, and the whole place could literally burn down to the ground, and he would not care. So that's why he made it into the honorable mentions list. And last on the honorable mentions list is Obie from Loki 2. Now, I first had him in the actual list, but when I made the list, I didn't know the outcome, so I couldn't trust nobody. And if you've been watching my movie watch-alongs, you already know I don't trust nobody. So even though he was on the list, I took him off the list just in case he's a liar. You never know. But he made it into the honorable mentions because he's so kind-hearted, and he's so one of those people that you're like, I like him. He's really nice. And that's why he made it to the unfazed character list. Last but not least, before we go to number 1, let me know in the comments if I've already made you angry about my decisions, or if I missed any characters. Let me know in the comments below who I missed and what order you think this should have went into. Number 1, Petro from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I watched this over the summer. I wish I would have watched it with you guys because it was such a good movie, and I've never seen the Puss in Boots movies. But this character right here, okay, not only is he extremely adorable, but his message in the movie is very much to be kind, to push through life, and even though life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, you make lemon meringue, you do whatever you can to be happy, and that's why he made it to #1, because he had no moment in the movie where he was unfazed. Now he's a little ditzy, but he's not completely dumb, he's just a little innocent. So we gotta give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt, but he's a very happy little dog, and that's why he made it to #1. I hope you guys enjoyed the Unfazed Characters Top 10. We're gonna have a lot more Top 10s coming. Just wait for that because they are on their way. If you have not already, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification button because we're gonna keep bringing this stuff to you. That's it. That's all I got for you.
So you'll keep my secret? A secret between friends?
Just a secret.
It's funny. Despite all this best friend bonding,
what are you doing? I know you're not about to leave. It's mad buttons down there. You ain't pushed down one of them. You better subscribe to my channel. See you soon.
It's over.
Oh no. Wanna rub my belly?
What's happening?